Oh man, so this isn't our traditional intro, but look at this freaking menu. This looks really nice. You got this stuff. I think this is a new update. I haven't been paying attention, but we're gonna play on Hypixel, which is running on the oldest possible Minecraft system as well. It's on alpha at all times. So how's it going, everybody? Space here. So this week I'm only gonna be recording this video and uploading it. Because I'm quitting. No, I'm gonna hopefully be doing some streams very soon. Uncharted 2, baby. We got to get to that. So very excited for that. But anyways, you can see we're playing Skywars. It's where you have a war in the skies. Yes, or you have a wars in the sky. I guess. Grim Reaper. Wait, what is this exactly? What are you talking about? Make. Yeah, that can't be helpful at all. All right, let's go. You see, let's play some insane. I'm feeling a little insane. Not as many people are feeling insane. That's crazy. But anyways, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing great. I just finished Evangelion last week. That was insane. Really cool ending. I like the final two episodes. Quite good. Yes, very classic and great anime. I really enjoyed it. So I still have more to watch. So there's the rebuilds, which is like a whole new like retelling of the series. And there's also End of Evangelion, which is like an alternate ending and everything, so that's really cool. So I'm going to watch those very soon. I can't wait to see. I've heard there's like a lot of really interesting stuff in the rebuilds, so that's cool. I don't know, it's kind of hard to like, sort of guess as to like what you like the most. I think I'll probably like the original series the most as far as like endings go, because I thought that ending was, it took me by surprise. I thought I thought something else would happen, so that was really good, so I like that. Yeah. So, I'm definitely curious to see what else. There's not really too many series that you have out there that have like multiple endings like that. It's pretty cool. So I like that. So you can sort of like choose which ending you like the most, or you don't even have to choose and you just have all of them. That's totally fine too. I won't arrest you or anything like that. Actually, I will. No. Anyway, so I want to get started on Space Survival. Episode 105 pretty soon. Hopefully next week. We'll have to see. Don't know what's going on next week, but it would be very nice to do that. So we will see what happens. But yes, very excited for some more Space Survival. Yes, it was fun making that last episode. We do have to finish the interior. I will be doing that off camera, and I'll show it when it is done. I'm not sure when I'll do that, but hopefully in the near future. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm just sort of like trying to like think through it. My mind and everything, trying to think through what exactly I should put in there. Oh, 2 players left, and that's one of them. I gotta kill the other one, though. Oh, you are fricked. You do not have a lot of health. Alright. They have some pretty good gear, though, but they do not have a lot of health. Let's see. Let me sort of try to blippity blop over there. You guys excited for any new movies coming out? I've heard that the new, oh, hold on. The new, Inside Out. Wait. Well, I got a few hits on them, so that's what matters. Alright. GG. That was good. We actually did something. I don't care. Just give me random maps, please. Alright. What do you think? I love how it's like, I'm sure there's probably people that know, like, the maps and everything. But I don't freaking know what the goddamn maps are, man. you freaking, I don't know. The boys just started recently, by the way. I looked at my phone real quick and I saw the notification, like, somebody was, like, talking about the boys and stuff on YouTube. Can you believe it? Somebody talking about boys on YouTube? But anyways, yeah, so season 4 started. Yeah, season 4's been great so far. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, I think I like the premiere better than season 3 premiere. Season 3 premiere was good, but I like this one a little more perhaps. Good stuff. Very exciting series. I can see why they released like 4 or 3 episodes, because, well, they usually do that, but that 3rd episode ending, I was like, all right. I was just like sitting there, it's like, oh, it's done. Can I get some more? So yeah, I'm glad that episode 4 is in the near future. I'm very excited to see where that goes. Yeah, it's been a great season so far. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad it's ending at 5. I think 5 is a good number to tell the story, so hopefully it ends on a high note. Yeah, can't wait to see how it goes and continues. I really love the characters. The characters, I think, are the things that really, and the world too. The world is so fascinating. They just put so much effort into like making the world feel quite realistic with all of the different various thingy-mabobs you got going on there. All the crazy stuff. I should have put the water bucket down. I'm gonna put it down now in the void. There we go. Easiest round of my life. Didn't do anything, just died. Alright. I kind of forgot that you get like all these tools in the normal one. I don't think you get that many tools. I don't know. I don't usually play the normal one, so who knows? Why would you want to be normal when you can play insane mode? Alright. Let's see. Boinga boinga. I'm excited to do some more Let's Plays. Of course, obviously, we have the Uncharted games left. We've got 3 of the Uncharted games. Well, technically 4, because we have the standalone DLC type game. What was that one called? Lost Legacy, yeah. I have not played that ever, so I probably should play it first so I know what I'm doing. Although, it could be interesting. I heard there's, like... I remember, like, my friend telling me, like, the hardest puzzle in Uncharted is in that game. At least the hardest one for him. So, I mean... I don't know. So that might not be good then. It might be bad if I do that for the first time on stream and look like a freaking Dumbo Gumbo man. So don't want that. I'm trying to shoot this guy. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Alright. That was good. Ooh, look at this map. I've been rewatching Hunger Games recently. I rewatched I've seen Hunger Games twice this year, actually. I rewatched it, and I rewatched it again. If somebody else wanted to watch that, oh, well, okay. I'll rewatch that one, too, I guess. I wasn't paying as much attention the second time, because, I mean, obviously I just rewatched it, like, a month ago, but, yeah, those are, I really like those movies quite a bit. They're not, like, my favorite movies of all time, of course. I'm trying to get my items, man. Do you mind? Alright, yeah, they're not my favorite movies of all time. But they're quite good. I do like them a lot. I like all of them, even the last ones. I think the last ones are a little underrated, perhaps. I can see why people may not like them as much, but I like them. I think they're cool. But yeah, I just rewatched Catching Fire, which is so good. Definitely my favorite of the series. The first one is great too. The first one is pretty close, but I think the second one just like, I don't know, something about it is just I just like it more. I think like just sort of the Hunger Games themselves, but just like everything that the characters are going through in the first half, I think is great too. So it's just a really fun time. A lot of great new characters in there. So, and also it feels like the characters there are more fleshed out than the characters in the first one. As far as like the other tributes are great in the first one, of course, but in the second one though, they feel like they have like more personality and more interest in them. What are you doing? What's this person doing? Just block me in here? Is that it? Is this person still alive? Hello? Ah! They are! Ah! My mouse. That was all my mouse's fault. It wasn't me. Misinput. Yeah, but yeah, Hunger Games quite good. I'm excited for the new movie and new book. I've not read the most recent book, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I saw the movie though. The movie is pretty good. Ironically, the Hunger Games part in the movie is actually the weakest part, but the overall movie is pretty great. I like the first two a little more, but I do think this is better than the Mockingjays. But still, all of them I do actually like them quite a bit. So I used to not be as big on Mockingjay, but it's really grown on me over the years. At first, the first time I saw it, I thought I probably liked it, but then later, a few years later, I was like, I liked watching the first two, I guess, the most, really, so I didn't really, spend as much time thinking about the other two, but now I'm like, yeah, you know what, these are pretty good. Like, I rewatched them over in December, over Christmas break and everything, and, yeah, that was a lot of fun. In fact, the first movie that I saw this year was Mockingjay Part 2, so there you go. And I'm going to be watching them again, both of the Mockingjays probably... Maybe this week, maybe. We'll see. I did finish a Harry Potter rewatch too. That was a lot of fun. I love revisiting those. All of them are quite good. I actually like... So, the fifth one is still my least favorite because... I think it's fine if you compare the books to the movies, and I think it's fine if you don't either, because they're both, their own thing. They don't have to be exact or anything like that, so... See, I used to compare books and movies to each other, but... Now, people can do whatever they want, but sometimes I get a little peeved whenever people, with Harry Potter, oh, this wasn't in here, and stuff like that, but, especially, with the really good movies, oh, this wasn't here and everything, it's like, what, yeah, that's fine, yeah, but, come on, the movie is pretty great, isn't it? So, it's fine, it doesn't we need that or anything like that, necessarily, for the movie to still be good. I think the movies did a great job with adapting the books and the time that they had, so I think it's fine. Um, the fifth one leaves a lot out, but honestly, this time when I rewatched, I was like, you know what, this is still pretty dang good. I still liked it a good bit, but I feel like I liked it even more this time, so that was nice. Um, yeah, I don't think much changed. I mean, I just like the movies quite a bit as it is. Although I think I like at you see David Yates, the person that directs most of the movies. He directs the 5 through 7 part 2, and he also directs the Fantastic Beasts. And I always felt like that he like was like the lesser director, because I feel like everybody else has like such great style and everything, and his always feel kind of flat and everything. But rewatching them though, I was like, you know what, 6 especially has like a lot of like really good stuff. Not only is the soundtrack great, well, he didn't make the soundtrack, of course, but um, also, like the freaking, there's some really good shots. There's like some shots. I'll just skeleton behind you, by the way. there's some really good shots towards the end of the movie. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I mean, it's been like over 10 years now, but there's some really great shots at the end of the movie that I like quite a bit. I was like, dang, all right, you got the sauce though, pretty good stuff. You'll know it when you see it. It involves fire, but yeah, it's like, dang, I didn't remember that being that good, but that's really good. So yeah, so I feel like I gained some more appreciation for David Yates and his ones. I always liked 6. I think 6 is a lot of fun. Um, I feel like, sort of the one thing though, like with the books compared to the movies for 6, the book stuff the book is like one of its main purposes is to really go into like Voldemort's goodbye, go into Voldemort's backstory and everything like that. And the movie doesn't. It does, but it doesn't that much. So I'm joining you, by the way. The movie doesn't go into as much detail as the books do, but I mean it's a book, so I mean obviously it's going to go into more detail. But I feel like the movie could have like done a little more with that, but that's okay. I think it's fun. The movie is great. The movie is very fun. It's probably the funniest Harry Potter movie. Um, and also it gets darker at the end, which is great. So sort of it's kind of a balancing act. It's kind of like how um, well, at least it used to be. How like Revenge of the Sith used to be the funniest Star Wars movie, but also like the darkest one too. It's kind of like that almost, except for that one isn't the darkest Harry Potter movie. It's one of them, but um, I don't know. I feel like the tone of 6 is definitely darker, but it's not like dark in the same way that 6 is dark. And 5 has its darker moments and everything, but it doesn't really feel like super dark necessarily. It definitely has its darker moments and everything. But 7, the 7s obviously do, because of the sort of more oppressive atmosphere of like, oh, we're on the run and everything like that. So I don't know. But anyways, what was I gonna say? I am excited to see how the series goes. That seems like that's a really, I do not envy. I think I've mentioned this before. I do not envy anybody at all that is working on that creatively, because that has to be like so much. Like you have to adapt the books, of course. You have to like you have to be constant worry that like your actors, anything could go wrong. Somebody could die, somebody could get canceled and everything. Like the person that plays Harry, anything could happen, and they could have to recast for the next, very messy and everything. So it's like that's like a 7-year process at least, if not longer, to do all 7 books, which is insane. So that's a very massive undertaking. Like I'm sure shows like start off with plans of like how many seasons they want. Sometimes they sort of like have an overall idea of like what they would want and everything. Like Spectacular Spider-Man wanting like what 6 seasons or whatever. But just like yeah, I don't know, just like it just feels different because like there's sort of an expectation to have like 7 seasons or whatever, and it feels like you have to reach that or else you've perhaps like I wouldn't say that they would fail if they didn't reach that, because if the seasons are good that they make, then that's definitely not a failure. But it would almost feel like you didn't get to, it would feel like you wouldn't be able to complete the story. So it's a it's a very massive undertaking, so I don't envy anybody that's involved with that. It's really cool, and I'm sure it's a very fun project to be a part of with all the passionate people about the characters and the stories and everything. But oh my god, it must be so stressful. See, what I would have done is made it animated. Get some really good animation in there. Don't do some cheapo 3D animation. Get some cool 2D animation. There's nothing wrong with 3D animation. There's great 3D animation out there, but get it in 2D, dang it, and make it look beautiful. And make it look like a dang Ghibli movie, but with a unique style, not just like a sort of Ghibli style, but like just something that looks really good that you can like look at and like, oh, because if you have to replace somebody, it's a lot easier to replace a voice actor. Not to invalidate any voice actors, of course. The voice actors, they have very unique voices, so it's hard to replace them. But you can still do it. you've seen people get replaced by impersonators. You've seen a new new Mario and Luigi voice actor. You've seen a new Rick and Morty voice actors and everything. So it's possible. So there you go. That is what I would do, because for one, it's unique because there's not any animated Harry Potter stuff. Well, there's fan stuff and whatever, but there's not really any like. Why is there nobody here? Did I die too fast? There's not any animated official like adaptations of the books or anything like that, so that sets it apart. You don't have to compare it to the movies, because of course people are gonna compare the show to the movies. Obviously, it's just sort of an innate thing that they'll do, but I will do it as well. So there you go. But this is the same map. All right. Well, now more people are coming. That's great. Yeah, but I don't think the comparisons would still be there, of course, for an animated adaptation versus the movie adaptation. But I think it would be somewhat easier because, like, I mean, it's hard to fill the shoes of like the people that played the characters in the movies, man. They're like incredibly iconic as the characters. Like they're like usually what people see when they read the books or whatever these days, I'm sure. So animated, there would still be comparisons, of course, like, how does this person's performance compare to like Daniel Radcliffe or whatever. But I think it wouldn't be as strong, as much of as critical, I would imagine. But it's not to say that people, I don't know. you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Why do they give me so much of this? I don't even need any of this stuff. But I'm using it anyways. This is a very small map. I just realized. I'm going to hop in here real quick if you don't mind. Just going to check in on you. Just a little friendly visit. Don't mind me. Oh, this is actually my player ID. Hold on. Hi, how you doing today? You doing alright? I'm doing good, thanks. I got poisoned, by the way. I'm dead. I'm going to die in here, but that's okay. Where's this person? Ah, there you are. Hello. See, if I wasn't poisoned, then I probably could have survived. But I want to play one more round. Honestly, that was fun. That was a pretty good round. I actually killed someone. Pretty much because they were mostly defenseless. But they had armor on. It counts. It's fine. What is this map? Mythic. Oh, I remember this map. Okay. This was like a mall. I probably made that comment like a million times, but that's okay. We're entering the Darth Mall now. Okay. Don't take that out of context. All right. So yeah. What other shows are coming up? The Bear's coming back pretty soon. That's exciting. In a few weeks, I believe. I'm just gonna be swamped. I'm watching Superman. My Adventures Superman. That's great. Great season so far. Love it. I don't know what season is better. It's kind of hard to compare them because they're just both really good. So, I don't know. I mean, this season isn't done, but I might actually like it a little more than the first season. But I think they're both about the same level of quality, to be honest. They're both really good. Get over here, boyo. How did I miss that shot? That seemed like that was pretty close. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that didn't mean to do that. Happy birthday to the ground, I guess. All right. There we go. So hold on up on that little XP. Let's see. How many people are left? 4 people left? I don't have any. Oh, actually, do I? Usually they give you blocks, so I would assume that they always like. There's got to be like one kit that didn't have blocks or something. Oh, somebody over there. It's kind of like in Call of Duty when like people shoot and they like you see the red marker on the thing. I don't have a chest plate. Oh. Hi. Hey, hi. No. Oh, don't, no, I got the sword. Alright, you don't get my stuff. Eat that. I've got like nothing, but you don't get it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.